What a happy bunch. This feels like it's swimming with them. All going in the same direction, round and round. Apparently, it's just the thing to do. Each individual a part of all of it. Apparently one thing and many things together. Seems like happiness. However that seems. It seems busy. And at the same time, quiet. There are individuals, and at the same time, it's one whole thing. The individuals belong. The individuals are both individual and one with each other. Just life doing this. Because it can. Because it does. For no reason. It just is. Peaceful. The individuals are at peace as a group. No conflicts. There's safety in numbers. And yet there's nothing to be scared of. There is no fear. There just is. This. Doing this. This time. This way. In infinite different ways. Individuals are each this. Each one is this. Each one as part of the whole is this. Humans have their moments of being this, their way. But there's always a feeling of separation or some sort of separation. It's often expressed as feeling alone or isolated, not belonging, not fitting in, struggling with problems. These fish have no problems. They all seem to be smiling. Their eyes are bright. They are physically healthy. And they certainly seem to belong where they are. There's no sense of isolation or separation. If anything, there's a sense of closeness, of belonging, of one thing. The isolator in humans, in people, is the idea of the person. The idea, the thought, the sense of being a separate person with a separate life from all other people. A life that must be successful or fulfilling or satisfying or fun or enlightened. These fish are already there, lacking nothing. You might say they're enlightened, whatever that means. They seem to be perfect and lacking nothing. There's no sense that they're separate individuals thinking of their separate, isolated individual lives. If anything, there may be some kind of group think, whatever that may be. Or group unthinking, or group non-thinking. People place so much value on their thoughts. It's very likely that the thoughts are thinking in the thoughts, are thinking in the person, are thinking in the ideas, and the thoughts are believing the thoughts and the ideas that they think. So that whole isolation, the entire human isolation, is simply a thought. And what is a thought? The thoughts thinking the person, and that thought of person believes the thoughts that it thinks is thinking. And all that thinking just goes in circles. Like these fish going in circles. But the fish are not bound by the circling. In fact, the circling is freedom for the fish. The circling of thoughts for people sometimes called a loop. Traps the thoughts in separation. These fish are automatically free. They are acting as a group of individuals, and the physical circling that they're doing is just swimming freely. Going nowhere, freely. The circling of thought for people is isolating, separating. circling hindered by the separation, by the disconnectedness, by the incompleteness. It's the circling thoughts that are the separation. If the thoughts stop, circling stops. The thinking stops. There's no longer a thinker, a believer. There's just nothing. There's just free swimming, free living, free being, freedom. When the thoughts stop, when the thinker stops thinking, it's here. There's just freedom.